In 1984, more than 1 million people starved to death in Ethiopia. Now a new documentary features Ethiopians who return to their homeland on a mission to end hunger in their famine-plagued country. VOA's Carolyn reports.
The market maker follows World Bank economist Eleni Gebremadin on her return to Ethiopia, determined to prevent famine from striking again.
To think that in that year where 1 million people died of famine, and Bob Geldof and everybody else was helping Ethiopia beg for food, there actually was available food.
But food in Ethiopia's south was left to rot because there was no way to transport it to the north. Gebremadin set out to find out why.
So I traveled around the country and literally just followed grain from where it's produced until the moment that they're sold. And always asking the same question: if you're here at the producer end, how do you know who wants to buy this grain? And I was just relentless.
She learned that Ethiopia's trading system is archaic, with little quality control or assurances sellers will get paid. So Ethiopians trade only with people they know.
Trade is always a central part of economic development.
Gebremadin proposed an Ethiopian commodity exchange to connect buyers and sellers under a single regulated system. And in 2005, the government adopted her plan. The camera follows her team as it scrambles to provide warehouses, trading centers, and technical support. Gebremadin's vision was tested in April of 2008 when the exchange's opening bell rang for the first time.
Right now we've got a lot of pieces in this puzzle. There's the warehousing, there's the quality, there's the information system, there's the payment, and at the core of it is the trading.
Developed countries take commerce for granted, but in Ethiopia, Gebremadin says commerce had to be designed from the ground up. It meant exchanging carts and donkeys for an electronically monitored trading pit.
The core idea of ECX is getting people who want to sell in the same place with people who want to buy.
Gebremadin's team traveled the country to persuade farmers, fearful of being cheated, to deposit their grain in warehouses. And the crash of global commodity prices in 2008 made that job more difficult. Then Ethiopia's government decided that coffee, the country's major export, would trade on the fledgling exchange.
And I think we all looked at each other and said, this changes everything.
That ended a system that favored exporters, left growers feeling cheated, and buyers unsure of the quality of Ethiopia's coffee. The new system is more transparent and more fair. The film implies that it was the government's intervention that helped the exchange to work. Exchange executive Ben Ashinok explains.
We're changing things. We're making a fundamental difference in our country. What makes this change unique is who we are all here for. It's a farmer. It's a smallholder farmer. I think this is an exchange based on the little guy.
Now, small farmers can check prices at one of 16 trading centers around the country. Producer Eli Kane says his film is about an idea that could end famine and reverse the brain drain from developing countries.
The main character, Eleni, and 6 other of her top staff were Ethiopians living in the United States who all returned to Ethiopia specifically to work on the Ethiopia Commodities Exchange with her. And for them, I think they have a real vision that it's possible to do well, but also to do good.
The documentary shows that many Ethiopian farmers remain skeptical and still don't trust the new way of doing business. But the Ethiopia Commodity Exchange is growing, and Eleni Gebremadin says she is closer to realizing her dream of ending hunger in her homeland. Carolyn, VOA News.